in the trenches with Dave Lapham, presented by First Star Logistics. Big news out of Chicago as the Cincinnati Bengals and kicker Evan McPherson, Money Mac to all Bengals fans, agreed to a 3-year, $16.5 million extension with $10 million in new money. Lap, I know that's not the signing that the Bengals fans want to see, but it's a step in the right direction.
No question about it. And, Money Mac is a very, very popular player amongst the fans. There's no doubt in anybody's mind that he is as clutch as there is in the National Football League. He's one of the top kickers in the National Football League. All-time field goal percentage of 83.9. He's been named ASC Special Teams Player of the Week 3 times in his career. And the thing about him is that almost 84%, a bunch of long-distance field goals. I mean, he's made 21 field goals from 50 yards or more. That's the most in Bengals history, the most in NFL history in a player's first 3 career seasons. And he's tied for the most by any kicker since he arrived in the National Football League in 2021. So he's ridiculously accurate. He's got a very strong leg. How about his walk-offs? In 2021, he clinched the AFC North title with a walk-off in Pittsburgh. He clinched a divisional win with a walk-off field goal. He clinched the AFC Championship game with a walk-off field goal. He is Money Mac for a reason. The bigger the moment, the bigger the game, the more clutch he is.
Yeah, and usually the ones that he misses are the Bengals are just like, hey, go out there, give it a shot, and they're not like chip shots. They're usually long opportunities.
Absolutely. I mean, his misses, like you said, would be from 57 or 58. It's not like, all right, well, yeah, we're looking at how about hitting this 51-yarder, and we'll cross our fingers and hold our breath. 51-yarder to him is like an extra point. I mean, he's unbelievably automatic, and he has got incredibly strong leg. And I think a guy that can control the football like he can with this new kickoff rule, I think we're going to see him, with these low line drive kicks that are going to hit the ground. And as soon as the ball hits the ground, cover teams can go. And once the ball hits the ground, we know how crazy it can bounce. And now you have to field it properly and then get yourself restarted and get up the football field for a proper return. I mean, I think he's going to be a weapon in that area as well. So, good signing. There's no doubt. I mean, he's earned it, and he's made a lot of big kicks in his career. And the thing is, how sometimes kickers can be, a little bit of an odd duck, not swimming in the same direction as the other ducks, and from a personality standpoint and that sort of thing. They're not football players. Evan McPherson is a football player. I mean, his teammates love the guy. And he's all about it. He's a team guy, and there's nothing that separates him from anybody else in that locker room. I mean, everybody embraces him like as an important member of the success of the football team as he is. I mean, he's earned that right.
Yeah, we had a chance to hang out with Evan. It's been several months now when he came into the First Star Logistics for a Christmas event with a bunch of children. And man, he was great working with these kids and signing autographs and talking to them and getting to know them. And, the time we spent with him and the interview we did with him and the times we've talked to him, this is what you want. This is the type of guy you want your kids to go, man, I want to be like Evan McPherson. Off the field, on the field, he's a winner.
He's genuine. He's not putting on any pretenses, and he's cut from the right cloth. He's been raised right, and he's got good values, and he lives his life the right way. He's never going to cause the organization any trouble. He'll never embarrass the organization in any way, shape, or form. He's a family man, a new dad. He's everything you want in your organization. So, kudos to both parties for getting it done. And it's going to be really good to see Money Mac trotting out there when there's a field goal that has to be made to decide a football game, I'll play as far as that's concerned. I'll put my money in his corner all day, every day.
You're in the trenches with Dave Lapham with breaking news as Evan McPherson signs a new extension with the Cincinnati Bengals. And according to the reports that I've seen as this was breaking, the $10 million he's set to earn in new money for the first year of the contract is the most ever for a 3-year kicker deal per NFL media's reporting. And Lap, now it's just a matter of everyone wants to see the extension for one Jamar Chase.
Yeah, well, that's a horse of a different color in terms of the economics of it, and everybody does want to see that. And there's no question. Evan McPherson, the numbers we just talked about, he has proven himself to be as good a kicker, if not the best, in his first 3 years. In the National Football League, competing for the Cincinnati Bengals. So, there's the upfront money, and it can be deferred, and all the ways that you make it work with the cap. I know one thing, and I've not had a chance to speak with him yet about it, but boy, what a load off his mind it is. Every single kick in the preseason, you go out there and you know that there are negotiations going on. Your agent's keeping you abreast of what's happening, and sometimes the news is positive, and sometimes the news isn't as positive, and you got to kind of compartmentalize that and block that out of your head as you're lining up to kick a 50-plus yard field goal. And so I'm just glad that it was done before the regular season started, and you eliminate that part of clouding his mind, entering his mind. Now he can just concentrate on kicking, and the things that he wants to focus on, the checklist that he's getting himself ready on the sideline, the mental checklist that he goes through to get himself ready, hit some field goals into the net and get his mind properly framed and get out in that football field and not think about, man, if I make this, maybe I'll get a contract. If I miss this, will I get a contract? That's all gone. Don't have to worry about that stuff. So I'm glad it's done. I'm glad it's in the books.
Dave Lapham is in Chicago getting ready for Saturday afternoon's kickoff between the Bengals and Bears. You can listen to all the action on the First Star Logistics Bengals radio network and also get stuff leading up to the game. We'll have a preview coming up on In the Trenches with Dave Lapham on our YouTube channel and wherever you get your podcast from. Again, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, make some comments. We love that. And we also want to thank First Star Logistics for everything they do for us. Lap, we're going to let you go. Busy afternoon, and we look forward to seeing what happens on Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, Dave. I mean, as we talked about, the Chicago Bears are playing their ones, the Bengals aren't. So it'll be interesting to see. Good work, though, for guys that I'm real interested to see this young center, Matt Lee, perform. This is a big opportunity for him. He's going to start the football game. He's going to go out there against the number ones for the Chicago Bears. He's going to line up at the center position, and right next to him is going to be Trey Hill, who can play center and guard. So I mean, it's going to be these young guys are going to get reps against very, very solid, sound football players, and it's a chance for them to show what they've got, and show that they're made of the right stuff. And coach, you can count on me, and I'm capable. It's like, if you've got me as a number 8 or number 7 guy on your list right now, maybe I can creep up to number 6 or 5. So it's going to be a battle royale out there, and it's going to be fun to watch.
For Dave Lapham, this is Dave Burke. Be sure to stay with In the Trenches with Dave Lapham, presented by First Star Logistics. Lap, as always, hoo-day.
Hoo-day, Dave.
Dave Lapham here, and every day I am grateful for my experience to have played professional football. As a player, I realize self-motivation, leadership, and appreciating your teammates are key. At First Star Logistics, you can use those same attributes to create the life you want for you and your family. Build your future by working hard like I did. You'll see results both on and off the field. Call First Star Logistics today and be part of our winning team.
Opportunity knocking.